Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Fasciano, and currently I am here with the chapter president of Kappa Epsilon, Michael Neff. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we're just going to go over a couple of questions, kind of talking about what you guys are looking forward to for the upcoming year as an organization. So I'm just going to start off by asking, what is your chapter's philanthropy and mission?
So our national philanthropy is St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. All of our national philanthropy events, all those proceeds go towards them. Right now we have a new goal that we set from the new biennium this past summer at our conclave, and now for the next 10 years it's $10 million. So we have a couple events lined up for that already this fall. So we have the TEAC presents Lift for the Kids, so that's something I took under my wing, just working at the fitness center, and that's going to be a powerlifting competition in which all the proceeds go towards St. Jude. And then our local philanthropy is the Lazarus House in Lawrence, so that ranges from being a thrift shop, providing housing, soup kitchens, all for the homeless. So for that, we have our annual Teak in a Box event. I'm sure you've seen that. Yeah. So we set up outside of the Sackowich campus center, and we basically represent what it's like to be a homeless person, and we set up a box made out of wooden pallets, tarps, and zip lines, and or zip ties, and we make a makeshift home out of that, and we stay in it for the whole week. Right in the middle of November, each brother is required to stay a night in the box. Last year we were able to fit 6 to 8 people in the box per night. It was a really great experience for the whole time.
Yeah,
so,
no, I remember seeing that. It was so cool. Awesome. So what I'm going to ask next, what are you guys looking forward to for your upcoming recruitment this year?
Honestly, just already throwing a lot of rush events, being able to go on a hike, having to meet the Teaks barbecue, and just getting to meet all these new guys, especially just from this new generation, has been a great experience. Just being a senior, you know, like getting that kind of like senior vibes. Yeah. It's like, wow, it's actually really coming to an end. But like, it never really ceases to excite me, just like always getting to meet new guys that I can potentially call new brothers. And it's really been just a great experience kind of going through this final rush as president of the chapter here, Kappa Epsilon at Merrimack College. So it's a really exciting time to get to know these new guys and really see what they can bring to the table for our fraternity.
Awesome. And what is something that your chapter is looking forward to for the overall upcoming year?
For the overall coming year, it's really just executing our events. So the entire executive board and I, the new one that was elected from the past year, we worked all summer. So a lot of us were here local in the summer, whether it was internships or taking classes or just being in the local area and wanting to work on stuff. We have been grinding hard since the start of the summer, planning these events, booking them through the school, and it's really kind of all coming into fruition right now, being able to implement all these new ideas that we've had and really trying to open up everything that we've been working on to the entire campus so they can really see what Kappa Epsilon has to offer, not just for the men in the chapter, but for the campus as a whole and on an international level.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what is something that you guys want the general public to know about your chapter?
Honestly, that we're just a great group of men. We're building better men for a better world, not just in leadership roles, but how to uphold oneself and how to be a gentleman in that brotherhood aspect, but that we're always constantly having philanthropy events, whether it's at the national level to our St. Jude Children's Research Hospital or just local philanthropy such as Lazarus House, and we've also started working with Boys and Girls Club of Lawrence, that we're a group of quality men that has a bond that's like nothing else, but that we want to give that back to the community as much as we have that relationship with each other.
That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, that brought me somewhere else. Okay, awesome. And then what makes your chapter unique kind of against all the other organizations here on campus?
Honestly, just our experience. So Kappa Epsilon has been on campus since 1990, and there's been a lot of other fraternities that have fluctuated in the time since that TEAC was founded at Merrimack College, and it's great to see Greek life growing as a whole here on campus, but it's just our experience, through the years, adding all these new men and our alumni basis, which is such a great relationship that we have with them, and more are coming up each and every day when they're seeing what we're doing here on campus, and it's just what we're building tradition-wise as a chapter on campus, whether it's like events like Teak in a Box or the lifting competition or the dodgeball tournament that we're going to have in the springtime, Dodging Cancer for St. Jude, and which that's one of our biggest philanthropy events as well. Just the events that we try to have every year, not to just give back to the community and have that PR aspect, but to make them staples of Merrimack College just as much as, for instance, Relay for Life or even the Involvement Fair that that's going to be coming up every year. And we want to have those events that we know people get excited for. For instance, I know like Krispy Kreme, like that's kind of our thing now.
I need those
and like
this year.
yeah, oh yeah. And we love it when people ask about like when's this next event coming up, because that makes us happy that people are excited to know that it's coming up. And we love executing all of those events for the campus.
Awesome. Oh, that was a lot of information and I liked it. All right, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Michael, thank you for being here. And we will see you all next time.